I sat there. I keep on looking at those silver mountains because the snow was there and the sun was just rising. So the sun rays are falling on the mountains and they are glowing like as if the silver is there. And my daughter get up and said, Mama, you said that you have to perform so many rites and so many rituals, and now you're sitting here and just watching the beauty. Future citizens of our country. And some of you someday will become ministers, leaders.
Hmm.
You should take care of all these things
Right, ma'am.
because
And I think children are very receptive, like they are more receptive than we adults. Because I have two
hmm,
children, and whenever I try to impart something to them, I might forget it later on, but it sticks with them.
yes, hello, Monica.
How are you?
Great. It's too hot here. So I've just started my AC on and I shifted to this room. Otherwise, earlier I was sitting outside, but it was too hot.
Okay, so where are you
So,
from?
I'm connecting you from Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal.
All right, okay, great. So I would like you to introduce yourself a bit so that everyone can get to know about you.
Sure, sure. So, my name is Aarti Chaube and I'm connecting you from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. I was born and raised in Bhopal, completed my education in Bhopal itself. And after that, being married in Narsingarh. It's a place, a Tehsil place, which is 80 kilometers away from Bhopal. So currently I live here with my husband, and my profession is I'm a government teacher, teaching high secondary classes, class 11th and 12th. Um, and with that, I'm a master trainer too, teaching, helping my teachers to excel in their teaching profession. And with that, I love to be in public speaking too. I'm just working on it. So that's all about me.
Wow, that's wonderful. Amazing. So I'll tell you, I am also a great fan of being a public speaker. Although there were very less chances which I could make use of till now. But whatever chances
Mm-hmm.
I had given, I enjoyed myself doing that. So whenever I listen to somebody talking about anything related to public speaking, I am already falling for them. So that is the case.
Yes. So I too got, 4 times I got opportunities at on a big stage, you can say. The Rajapal was arriving at our town, and there I was introduced first time. So, and I have luckily, because it was somewhere in my mind, in my subconscious mind, I just, dream like that. I'm addressing so many peoples and like that. So I worked it very well. I mean, I got compliments also. And then I didn't stop. I started anchoring on 26th January. That is a permanent job for me. It always that opportunity always waits for me. And when some ministers etc. they arrive at our tehsil place, but I wish to be at district level and then at state level too. So my aim is to uh, anchor there some events if I'll get the
That's
chance. So
wonderful. Great to
it's
know,
my
ma'am, actually. Yeah. So, what was your anchoring all about? What kind of speech did you deliver? Or do you deliver?
Actually, it was a kind of, first of all, we have to tell about the program for which the Rajipal has arrived there. I think he arrived in 2018 in one of the place near my town. So there he had just, I think, for some, actually, I'm not remembering what was the purpose of his visiting there, but many yojanas were there, which he has to, वो क्या बोलते हैं समर्पित
Introduce.
करना और
Okay.
or a kind of inauguration type you can say.
Hmm.
So there he addresses those Mahila Bal Vikas and the ladies, those who are doing small jobs and earning, and they have started that Bandhan Bank. So self-help group, yeah, SHP, self-help group, SHG. That
Hmm.
was the main purpose of his visit, just to encourage the ladies, the women in the village, so that they can start their own this business
Hmm.
for earning purpose. Though they are illiterate and they can't do jobs, so they can do their own business, small businesses, which they can easily perform from their village itself. So just to encourage them, he visited there, and once he visited their Again, the same things were there just to promote the that yatra was there. One yatra was going on by PM Modi's. So just to motivate people and to encourage them, or to just take a stand that I have participated. We know the leaders; they they can urgently they make the plans and they where they have to visit and what they have to do. And with the very short notice, we got news that Rajyapal is arriving. So just the everything was written in the paper. Their protocol was there, and just we have to introduce all the members, those who were getting the prizes and all that. So it was all about that. Then on 26th January, I have to say something on nation and the programs that were going on. So just to the starting and the ending, that is main. For example, if one group is coming on the stage to perform, so before that particular song, patriotic song it is. So we can say some four lines.
Okay.
Like yeah, I'm not remembering. I will tell
Yeah.
you.
I,
I'm
I've
preparing
gotten your
those lines.
point. Yeah.
I am preparing those lines in Hindi, pure Hindi, and I deliver there. So it's not about being underconfident or about being nervous. Just we should have that content in our mind, and the words should come at a time when we are speaking. That only I think we have to keep in mind.
Okay. So it's more about navigating the event, we can say. So you were responsible to navigate the event and
Hmm.
to captivate everyone's attention and then introducing the next song or next performance or whatever
Yes.
it is to the public. Oh, all right.
Hmm.
That's great. Nice. Okay. So, I'll tell you, when I was my younger version, I would be very shy to do that job, although I loved it. But whenever some chance was there, or somebody insisted me to do that, I would shy away and would not take the
Hmm.
advantage of the opportunity. But later now, I regret it that I should have actually done it, and it can actually add a lot to your confidence level. But
Of
yes,
course.
yes. So
Very true. Very true.
now I take this step consciously. I push myself ahead deliberately so that now I can work on those things of mine which I didn't work back then when I was in college or when I was out of the college and working. But yeah, but I would like to say this thing to all the youngsters. Whenever you get any chance, any opportunity, take advantage of it. Don't think that I can't, I will do it later on, because then the probability of chances gets narrowed down, right,
Yeah.
with age. So
Yes.
you have to take advantage of all the opportunities that are in front of you.
Course, then only you will grow because
Yeah.
challenges make you grow. We should accept the challenges, and everyone has to cross that bridge of learning. So why we should feel shy? Even if we will do the mistake, next time we will rectify it. We will take care of this thing that now I will not do repeat this type of mistake. That's all. It's not a big deal, I don't think, because I got sudden challenges only. And our chief executive officer, he said he was taking us to that place. So he said that, ma'am, you are too lucky, you're too fortunate that you are starting from a big event. As you said that this is my first time, so I just appreciate your effort, your guts, that you suddenly you got the call and you are ready to do this. So I said, I repeated the same thing, that I am very much, interested in accepting challenges and then shine.
Hmm.
So it's not a big deal for me. I'll
Right.
try my best because I have to look in the paper and say everything. So
Right.
just I've revised it 4 or 5 times, and then the lines are just they are flowing out of my mouth
But there is one
because
more point. There is one more
Mhm,
point, ma'am, I would like to chip in, that you could also
mhm.
have said no to that chance. And then you would have regretted
Hmm.
it later, right? That, okay, there was a
Later.
chance, but then I thought I couldn't do it. It could have turned out that way also, but you actually
Mhm.
took its advantage and made it a chance for yourself. Well,
Yes.
that's a good thing. Yeah,
Mhm.
right, ma'am.
So this is only you progress. The opportunities, they will not come in your comfort zone. So if you want to make progress, you have to leave that zone. You have to accept the challenge, and then only you will shine and rise like a phoenix.
Right, ma'am.
So this is my motto. This is my
Hmm.
motto of life, because my sister-in-law, she always says that now also you have grown up and you are still in reading and writing and all that. What all things are there that, which you write and which you read? I said lots of things are there, and I'm worried now that as my age is, I'm growing older. So it's not that the time would be less for me, because still I have to explore many things. Still I
Hmm.
have to add so many feathers in my cap. So
That's true.
I'm striving for that.
Yeah, that's quite inspirational, ma'am. Like, you have a very nice vision. So I think everyone in life should have that kind of vision. It can help you. It can help you achieve a lot more than that you have already achieved in past. So when you have a vision on your checklist, you're always looking for opportunities which can make that vision a reality. So I think that's a very nice
Yes.
thing. Yeah, right. Great, ma'am. So I would like to know your routine. How do you actually carry around your day? What do you do in your day?
As I told you, being a teacher, I'm very perfect in the time management, because by 9:30 I have to leave my house for my school. It's 22 kilometers from my home. So I sometimes, yeah, one thing more, I learned recently. I learned my four-wheeler, how to drive it. So sometimes I travel it by my four-wheeler, or otherwise I take bus, and then I reach my school. There continuous 4 or 5 periods are there. I enjoy taking periods, teaching my students. And after the lunch, I have got 2 free periods. And in those periods, I try helping out my students whenever they are facing any difficulties. Like, I'm preparing the girls to for the speech, like for we are having so many, Balrang, Balutsav, Kala Utsav. These types of programs are running. So I just make them ready whenever I get I just found very good dance or some very good act or skit. I have made one WhatsApp group. I just forward that thing in that group, and then I ask who can do it, and then I help them for delivering the dialogues and how to articulate your thoughts, and how to give the speech, not that just binding your hands and looking down. No, you should make the eye contact with the audiences. And in this way, I'm helping them out, because instead of sitting in the staff room and gossiping, I prefer to do these things with my students. So I'm all the time around, I'm active. Then by 5:30 or 6, again in the evening, I reach home. We have tea with my husband, and then I'm having some online classes also for the poor students, for some people facing interviews. And I have joined one NGO also. So there I'm supporting the poor and underprivileged children, students, college going students, for the interview purpose. And after something reading, nowadays I'm reading that Sudha Murthy's Wise and Otherwise, and R.K. Narayan's book is also there. So, and then I call it a day.
Wow. So you
This
look
is
a
my
very
routine.
active lady, and I think you have that enthusiastic persona, right? So you're always into something productive, or you try to make your time useful. Nice, ma'am. Nice.
Mhm.
It's great. Yeah.
And
Okay.
what about you, Monica? I would also love to know about you, how
Okay.
your days looks like.
Uh, So my children, I am most of the time I'm with my children. They are small right now. My elder one is 5 years
Mhm.
old and the younger one is 4. So they need me all the time, so I have to be around them. Yeah. So before marriage, I used to work as a content writer, but now I have managed my routine in this way that when they are off to school, then I find some time for my work, then I am writing or reading, or I also like to shoot videos for YouTube channel. So this is a new initiative, but I really love to have interactions with people in English, and I love to get something nice out of my conversation, so that my audience and we both can take away something good out of them. And yes, I am with my family. I live in a joint family, so I share my time with my mother-in-law too. So we are
Mm.
going to market sometimes, and we are preparing for festivals. And then in the evening, the whole of the family comes home. Then we are just talking, sharing stuff related to children or about the next day we are planning. So that's my life. And I'm living in a city of mountains. I'm living in Solin city of Himachal Pradesh. So it's very close to Shimla
Oh.
city. And I love this
Mhm.
place. So I feel very fortunate to be able to live here. in the mountains. So that's
in
all.
the mountain.
Yeah, right.
Wow. It's so beautiful, looking at the mountains. Here, Narsinghad, where I live, it is also called a mini Kashmir of Malwa. So
Mm,
it's also a very beautiful place surrounded with mountains and lakes. We have 7 lakes here. So
great.
it looks very beautiful in rainy season.
Right. I think there is some kind of magnetism when it comes to mountains, because
Yes.
you can actually get mingled with your own self, which is very important, I think. Because if you have to grow as a person, it's very important that you look inside sometimes. And nature allows that kind of space to you. So v- as and when I am here in this place, I feel very blessed that okay, I have that time now. And people are very laid back in this city. They are not always rushing, and they're not after things
Hmm.
and running crazy, like. So I feel like okay, I my surroundings are very peaceful, and I am amongst good people, good in the sense that they are not rushing after things. So it feels nice, because nowadays we see that people are just running after things. They are they are
Yes.
always being passionate for something. So I think
Hmm.
it's also important to take a step back and think and relax. So this,
Very important.
yeah, so I think this allows me to have that kind of life.
Yes. In the last March, we went to Triyoginaran temple, if you remember. It's near Kedarnath or Badrinath somewhere. So there we performed the marriage ceremony of my elder daughter.
Mhm.
So I was so mesmerized with the beauty. I had to do so many chores related to marriage. I mean, so many. There are small ceremonies which are to take place in the morning, and I said, and I slept early, saying that I have to get up very early in the morning. So now I'm sleeping, no talkings and all. And when I got up after taking bath, I went out, and I was so oh, the things, they really, you tell that you told just now that they looks like the magnetic attraction is there. Same thing happened with me. I sat there, I keep on looking at those silver mountains because the snow was there and the sun was just rising. So the sun rays are falling on the mountains and they are glowing like as if the silver is there. And my daughter get up and said, Mama, you said that you have to perform so many rites and so many rituals, and now you're sitting here and just watching the beauty. I said, I can't, help myself. It's looking so beautiful there. And then we went to Tiruginaran temple. We have, on rent, we have taken the resort, which was far from that temple. So from there, the beauty of mountain was just I can't,
Even more
I feel
mesmerizing.
lack of words, really.
Mhm. Right.
So
Right, ma'am.
I find life also very slow. They are very, kind also, very simple, down to earth, cool and
Right.
compassionate people all over there. They were working silently and with
Yeah.
their good smile on the face.
Right, ma'am. Right.
So I have
Mhm.
experienced that beauty of mountain there.
I think Mother Nature bestows these people, the residents of these
Yes.
cities, with so much
Hmm.
calmness and kindness, right? Yeah. And there is this amazing, I won't say quality, but there is this amazing aspect of nature that somewhere when I am out for a walk in the evening or in the morning, I see that there is a lot of filth in our environment. But then the Mother
Hmm.
Nature is so kind, it will somehow it will, there will be flowers blooming up on the filth itself. And no matter how dirty or how messy we make the environment, but nature is always kind to us, and it will always help us give the beauty by nurturing flowers or nurturing birds, right, and nurturing grass. And I see that okay, see the beauty of the nature, and we can't understand and value the beauty of it, but it's always being so kind and loving and benevolent to us.
Yes, and you can imagine the precious, pure air in the morning. I am
Right.
also a person who is a early riser, and I go for a morning walk almost daily without any gap. So
Mhm.
I feel that breeze. I feel so happy, and think that we are whole day we are just giving foul things to nature. But
Mm-hmm.
again, in return to that, they are giving us so precious things. So I taught one chapter in class 11th, and that was about the ailing planet. So that was about our Earth. And in Zambia, there is one zoo. One mirror is kept in that zoo, and the heading was written there: the most dangerous animal on the earth. And when we look into that cage, there is a big mirror, and we it reflects us. I mean, we are the one who are destroying this planet Earth and who are making it sailing. So we should think that we have inherited, or we have taken this earth from our children. We should not consider that we have inherited this earth from our forefathers. So we should not take it as granted. We should take care of it, and we should protect the forest and fisheries and these deforestations. We should take care of all these things. These things must not happen on earth, because it's the earth is crying, and it's becoming patient day by day. So with so many, because of us, we human beings, we are not treating it in the way we should treat her. So the earth is crying. So it
Right.
was very good chapter which I taught them, and
Yeah.
I made them understand that because you are the future citizens of our country, and some of you someday will become ministers, leaders,
Mm.
you should take care of all these things.
Right, ma'am.
Because
And I think children are very receptive, like they are more receptive than we adults. Because I have two
hmm,
children, and whenever I try to impart something to them, I might forget it later on, but it sticks with them. So my younger
hmm.
one, especially, he's very careful of all this stuff. So whenever we are going outside, I might have taught him this thing to him once or twice, but he remembers it all the time, and he's like, "Mama, we shouldn't throw it on the road. We shouldn't throw it here and there." So I'm gonna kept it in my pocket, and he's very
Ah,
very attentive to all these things. So it makes me feel very happy that okay, at least like whatever I am imparting them, they are trying to hold on to it. So yeah, I think children are very receptive to all the things that we teach them.
yes, and these types of values, they come from home itself, from family. We are the one who are responsible to teach them all these things. But I am teaching these things to my students, apart from uncovering the syllabus.
Mhm.
I also keep on telling these things to them: values, our moral values, and honesty, and devotion, dedication, compassion, because they should know all these things,
Right,
so
ma'am.
that they can inculcate those things in their nature, their behavior, that will reflect when they will grow up, when they will when they will step into the society, and they will become an important part of some organization. So they must remember that our teacher told us this thing one
Definitely,
day.
ma'am. Yeah.
So
Right.
it's our duty, I think. I feel that it's apart from teaching them, this is also one of the responsibility of a teacher. And when it is concerned with the school which is in village, where they will not find any other source except teachers. So
Yeah.
I like to be with them.
And I think, ma'am, being a student in the past, I'll tell you that the students have this tendency to learn these things the most, which are out of the syllabus. So we
Of
might
course.
forget everything which are a part of syllabus, but not these value systems. So these are going to stay with us. And I really
Hmm.
sometimes I miss my certain teachers who have taught us great lessons beyond syllabus. So I those points and those values are still a part of my being. So whatever kind of person today I am, I am grateful to those particular values which these teachers have imparted to us. So I think, of course, these things are very, very important in life, just other than the syllabus. Syllabus has its own importance, of course. It is it's a part of an academic pattern, but the values are more important because then they are going to shape us in the person that we are going to be in the future. So that is my
Yes. So because syllabus, I think syllabus just as information. It's only a
yes.
type of information that we are imparting them, and they can learn these information from internet also. So
Right.
it's not about, we should not be like a delivery boy. Someone has set the curriculum, the other one has written it, and now we are just delivering it to our students. I think that the role of the teacher nowadays has become like this only, like a delivery boy. So he is just knock the door and he will hand over the parcel to you. That's all. So the teacher is more than that. It's not just delivering that information to them, but realizing them that if you can't read properly, if you can't write properly, then there may be some other talents in you which you are, you are not finding out, or you are not concerned, or you are not, aware of that talent which is inside you, because God has sent us in this world with gift, and the gift is in the envelope. And when you will open, you will try you will make your best efforts to open that envelope, then you will come to know that precious gem, that what are you, what is the purpose of life, why you have been sent here. Otherwise there were so many people. Why you came in this world? Because God wanted to derive something good from you. So identify that thing, then the purpose will be complete, and then the purpose will be solved, and then you will become a very responsible and good citizen.
Hmm. Really empowering words. So I have a
Hmm.
question for you, ma'am. You just mentioned in the beginning of the video that you also write. So I would like to know, what do you write? What kind of writing you are into?
I write whatever I feel. Like, for example, um, when I heard Gaur Gopal Das,
Hmm.
he, in one of his speech, he said that life is like an ice cream. If you will not eat it, if you will not taste it in time, then it will melt away. So I like this sentence very much, and I have just written it in my notebook. These
Oh,
are the things which I write, not any content,
uh,
but yeah, I find the lines. For example, I am watching your video and I like very much one word or any sentence. I will just go inside and will like,
okay.
jot it down in my notebook.
So
This
you
is
like
my
to
hobby.
record things in your
Yeah,
body.
you can say
Ah, okay,
that.
nice, great. But that's a great quality. You can always get back to it because it's always nice to have something tangibly which you can look again back, right? Because
Yes,
it's not possible
yes,
to learn and memorize everything that you listen to or you
everything.
come across, right? So it's a nice thing. Even I had this habit in the past. Now I don't have much time, so I am always running short of time. But I had this habit and I had filled many diaries jotting down
Ah, same here.
many valuable things in it. So whenever, be it a quote or something which I had
Mhm.
invented for
Yes.
my own self, I would always jot it down. And then after
Mhm.
years or months, I would go back and look at it. It would amaze me. Okay, how relevant. And sometimes you don't realize, but you stay stuck to that particular quote for a very long time of your life. So it surprises you. Okay, this quote I jotted down and I have been able to stick to it for a very long time. Yeah, right.
I keep my diary in the drawing room also, in the bedroom also. So whenever I'm just listening anything, I write. See, this is my
Oh,
diary, and
nice, nice.
scribbled so many things.
Great.
Just now, I was reading about emotional management. So
Mm.
someone says that emotional management leads to self management, and self management leads to self excellence. So I like this line very much, and I have written it.
Great, ma'am.
So these
Great.
are the things.
Yes. And I think that's the idea is fabulous. Like, if you really stick to one sentence and you implement it in its entirety, it can bring a great shift to your life. So rather than making your entire focus on a complete book, just pick one sentence and
One
implement
sentence
it, right? So it can
and
actually,
live it.
right,
Either you live it, you follow it, or you deliver to your students. Because daily I'm confronting a huge class of 86 students, 55 students. So
right.
there, those are my experiment labs, you can say. So
Hmm.
I just deliver them. I
Hmm.
always keep handy all these things in the classrooms. So I love telling them. And in case if I don't tell them anything in a day, then they will say, Madam, आज कुछ बताएंगे नहीं आप extra. I said, yes,
So
I
they
will tell
want to
you.
listen to you
Because
more.
yes, I to make the people understand what I want to say. That's the only function of my this second language. Because, but I like to polish it. I like to polish it more.
But
And someday I will do it.
yes, ma'am, but I think you already speak very well. And there is when you speak, your demeanor aligns your words. So I think this is one of the most demanded quality of a speaker. So your facial expression, your body language should actually complement what you say, and this quality you have in your personality. So of course there is always a space, a room for
Um,
improvement, and you can always
room for
polish.
improvement.
But I think
Mhm.
you can behold anyone, any listener. So I think that's a great quality. Yeah. So
I
what would you like to say in the end of the call, ma'am? Would you like to share something
it
with
was
us?
it was lovely talking with you, and I was, looking forward from a long time to talk with you. So it was a great experience for me too. Yes, that's all. And you speak very well.
Thank you so
So
much, ma'am.
you have a good command on this language. Okay, so it was nice, really nice and excellent talking to you. Super
Yes, ma'am.
experience. I
Thank
will.
you so much for showing up, and thank you so much for giving your valuable time to us, and not just the time, but for also sharing your valuable insights which you use in your life and which you also share with your students. And definitely, I think I enjoyed this session thoroughly, but I really hope that the viewers and the audience are also gonna enjoy it equally. So, yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, so have a good day.
Yes.
And someday we will connect for my channel also.
Yeah, sure,
I will
ma'am.
invite you.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Bye-bye. Take
bye.
care, ma'am.